Good morning, friends and neighbors. Here we are with another Friday morning and got some updates for you. I got thinking after I watched my blog last week, I talked quite a bit about football and the things that are happening with football, and as I looked through that I thought, you know, there are a lot of other school events that take place that we really ought to make note of. I'm not aware of too many of those, and so what I thought I'd do this morning to just make an offer to you. If you have things that are happening in your clubs or your organization or the things that you're doing, if you would make us aware of them, I'd certainly be willing to make mention of them to make sure the community knows what's going on with your organization. So I'll look for some input from each of you as to things you'd like me to talk about. A couple of things that are coming up. This coming Monday, September 11th, is Patriot Day. It was 16 years ago that our homeland was attacked, and I just hope each one of us takes some time on Patriot Day to remember what happened that day and to recognize the importance of us coming together as Americans in unity and in a good cause one with another. So I would just encourage each of us to take some time Monday to remember those events and to make commitments to make sure that our community is everything that it's supposed to be. Also, this coming Thursday, September 11th, we are going to have a ribbon cutting up at the Northgate Interstate Exchange, and would like to invite any that would like to come and participate. The Northgate folks have a website that you can go to that will list a lot of things that are happening. We're hoping that that's going to happen up by the Wellness Complex down where Olympus ties into Chubbuck Road. So come and participate with that. That'll take place about 1 o'clock this coming Thursday. Also tomorrow night, there's going to be the Hometown Heroes event up at the Stevens Performing Arts Center. That starts at 6 o'clock. It's free and it's open to all of the public. Come and participate. I understand that there are 10 individuals in our community who are going to get an award for things that they've done to distinguish themselves during this last year. Portneuf River Vision is having an open house tomorrow. That will happen at the Farmers Market in Old Town Pocatello. That'll take place between 9 o'clock and noon. If you have a desire to be part of helping us determine what the vision for the Portneuf River is going to be, come and participate with events like that where your voice can be heard. Also tomorrow night at the Portneuf Wellness Complex, we're going to hear Raiders of the Lost Ark, and apparently what's going to happen there is the Utah Symphony is going to play the score from that movie, and the movie will also be played on a big screen. So come on up. The doors open at 7 and the show will start at 8 o'clock. I Love ISU will be happening between the 9th and the 14th of September. And again, I would encourage everybody to participate with this scholarship program. It's an opportunity for us to donate to make sure that the students who need our help can receive our help and therefore get the education that they need to be a contributing part of our society. So look at the events that will be taking place. There are many and varied. Look at them and participate with those during this coming week. A couple of items that I'd like to bring to your attention. I'd like to talk to you just a little bit this morning about On Semiconductor. I recognize that they're not necessarily a business in our community, but they certainly affect our community a whole lot. A lot of our citizens in Chubbuck are employed by On Semiconductor. What a great employer they are. I had the opportunity in my past life as a contractor to work up there at On Semiconductor. They're great people, and I think it's important for us to recognize that they make millions of dollars of investment into our community every year, and it's just wonderful to have them. So I just wanted to acknowledge On Semiconductor, and those of you who work there, we're grateful for you in our community, and those of you who are not really aware of what On Semiconductor is about, I would encourage you to get to know them a little bit better. They're a great player in our community. And then I wanted to just close today by giving a shout out to the employees that we have here at the city. We have a lot of challenges at the city level, and trying to maintain everything that we have here can be a big, big job. And I just want to say, as the mayor, I've been extremely happy with those who are employed and work here at the city. They give of themselves very selflessly, and many times they work extra hours to make sure that things happen the way that they need to. But I just want them to know how much we appreciate them, and the community get to know those of our community that are employed by the city that truly do serve you. And as you have challenges, don't be afraid to call us and let us know what they are. I had an experience during this last week where I became aware that some of the patchwork that needs to happen over in the Country Acres area needed a little more attention. As I became aware of that, I let our folks know, and they got right on that. And so I would encourage each of us, as we see places in our community who have some challenges, let us know, and we promise to you that we'll do the best we can to make things right. It's just great to be with you this week. Have a great week. A lot of things taking place. Participate with those things that are happening, and we'll see you next Friday.